Nick, what do you see when you look at this Texas defense do that first game?
I see a lot of guys who play here,
Yeah.
for one. So that's that, and I see, a group of guys who want to win, who play hard, who play together, and despite things that have been said about them, they're ignoring the noise, and they're going out there and they're playing their butts off. So I see a team that's excited to play and excited to prove themselves.
Is it weird seeing so many guys that were in the same locker room?
It is, but I guess that's how the NFL goes. It's part of the business. It's my first time actually seeing it happen like that. The guys I played with, being across from me, other teams. So I'm excited to see some of the guys. For one thing, I'm excited to play against them too, and we have a great challenge ahead of us.
Nick, the Browns didn't lose 2 in a row last year at all. It's kind of unusual. Why did that happen?
I guess because we don't like losing, so we get that loss in. We go back, we try to fix, correct things, and we go from there.
I mean, even after 2 tough, real big losses, the Baltimore to begin with, and then the first Pittsburgh game, you guys bounced back. Does the coaching element have anything to do with that, do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a little bit of everything. I mean, coaches coming in, making a better plan for us, and us coming here every day on the practice field and practicing better, executing better, and putting everything together.
And the coach, in his opening remarks after the Kansas City game, threw in the fact that the Texans are 1-0. I mean, was that the message immediately in the locker room too?
Yeah, it is. Texans 1-0 coming in here. We're on one team, and we got to accept that and embrace it. That's who we are. We're on one team, facing an undefeated team right now. So that's how we're looking at it.
What stands out to you about their defense?
It's a group of guys who play hard. Very good up front. They do a lot of great things, a lot of moving, and they're fast and athletic and physical. So it's a great defense.
Okay, we asked Baker about the handoff to Anthony Schwartz when he was out looking for a block, and when Baker was out looking for a block in front of him. You see Baker kind of doing stuff like that, looking for guys to block. What does that say about your quarterback? Does that kind of get guys excited when you're watching that on film?
Yeah, that's the type of guy Baker is, type of player he is, and person he is. He loves his game of football. He's willing to do anything he can to, make a good play for all of us. He's just a great player. He'll put his head on the line for us.
Dick Jarvis told us after the game that Baker, addressed the team in the locker room. What does that say about him as a leader, and what did you kind of take from that moment?
Yeah, he's a great leader. Him and Jarvis both said something after the game. Just kind of dwell on it for a little while. Let it soak in again, and after that we got to move on and keep moving forward. It's just a long season. First game, it's behind us. We got to put it behind us, and so now we got to just look forward to the Texans this week.
Do you think that was kind of a needed message for the team? Because we know you guys poured so much into getting ready for the Chiefs again.
Yeah, I think so. I think for me personally, I was thinking like the season was over again because that's how it ended last year, and I had to take a second step back and realize we have 16 more to go. So it's not the end of the world. We did lose, but we can correct some things. Me personally, I can correct a lot of things, and we can go from there.
We've seen Baker, come through and some game-winning drives, and obviously even last season. But he's been critical of himself in the way that game ended. What's your confidence level in him in the clutch, and that he can kind of become more consistent that way?
I'm not worried about it at all, man. If that didn't happen, who knows? It could be a different feeling right now. So you never know with Baker. He makes big plays. He put guys in the best positions possible, and that's just how it happens sometimes. So.
That game feel like, Nick, whoever had the ball last was going to win?
It did towards the end of the game. Just whoever ended up with it had a chance to win, but we didn't end up with it. So that's how it went.
Hey, you're talking about those familiar faces. Did you gain an appreciation for Kirksey when he was here?
What do you mean?
Just what he meant to the Browns.
Oh,
what
yeah,
kind
yeah.
of player he is.
Yeah.
Memories or impressions of him.
Yeah, for sure. He was that leader when I came in as a rookie, and I looked up to him. He always gave us great speeches before practice, games, anything. He's definitely the more vocal leader and the leader on the field. So I had a lot of respect for him, looked up for him. Happy to go against him.
When you come in from college, have success there, does losing become, I don't know what would be the right word, a different feeling than like it's not all over when you lose a game in the NFL?
Well, I mean, it is different. You still have a chance to make wherever you want to get at the end of the year. I mean, one game doesn't matter, but I think it's important to fix it when it happens and not let it become something a consistent thing. But yeah, I mean, college you lose 2 games, I mean, you're pretty much done for the season. So it is a difference there.
I think it felt like every play you guys ran in the first half went for 10 yards or more. What did that do to everybody's confidence level? And was that kind of you think, a sneak preview of what we could see the rest of the year out of this offense?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, that's the team we want to be able to run the ball and run it well, and also throw the ball and throw it well too. So I mean, that's our identity that we wanted to show, everyone who we were. But I mean, we didn't end well. We didn't end the game doing the things well as fast as we started to. So I think just doing it all 4 quarters, every play, every snap, every drive, is what we had to be more consistent on.
Do you have any excitement about playing in front of a packed house again in Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's been almost 2 years, so I know the dog pound will be out, and we'll be rocking in the first energy.